When I was a child, I always loved science and loved history, and honestly, I wanted to be an archaeologist. Watching mummy movies on Saturday afternoon, it's just, I've always loved history. A lot of our behavior is based in history, and always seeking answers to why we behave the way we do. The engineering in cardiology, the heart's a pump. And you have to learn these formulas on calculating valve size and learning about that, and then the electrical system and how it all works together. I didn't think I would start there, but when I did, I went headline and sinker for it. I think it's important to enjoy your work because you do it every day. That's my father taught me that, and other mentors, that if you're going to be doing something all day, you better like it. And plus, if you like your work, then you're probably pretty good at it, and people pick that up.
Every morning, he comes in, gives me a kiss, and he jumps out to his car to go in. He loves going to work.
It is remarkable just how friendly he is with every single person he meets, be it a waitress or the parking attendant or the cleaning staff. He has this passion for both knowing people and doing a great job medically. So you can see in his work how he's done all of this research about extracting heart devices, and that's really, really cool stuff. But he's very invested in getting to know people behind that research or in the clinic. And so it's not like he's just trying to learn something new about how the heart works or how we can design a better electrophysiological system. Instead, he actually wants to do both that and get to know the people that it's helping.
When you first meet Pierce, you're impressed with his energy and his openness and his personality, and really his knowledge base was unsurpassed. His training was excellent. There are a lot of people like that around. What really makes somebody stand out and somebody you want to spend 20 or 30 years working with are what they're like as a person, how they are to work with, how they relate to colleagues, how they relate to patients. And Pierce is a star in those areas. That made us want to have him here in St. Paul, and I think all of us at United Heart and Vascular Clinic and in St. Paul and in the region get better health care and are better off because he's here.
Pierce has stayed with United Hospital because they respect his knowledge and the gifts that he brings to this practice. Over the years, St. Paul has acknowledged that, and that's what keeps him here.
He's become so integrated into the community. He has all of his friends, he has everyone he works with, he has all his patients. I don't think he could ever leave them.
Pierce has dedicated his professional life to being the best physician he can be, and that entails not only his knowledge of medicine, but his ability to care for patients, and that's why his patients love him. That's why he does such a good job.
I think Pierce deserves this award because he does care so much about his patients. He has moved the science of lead extraction forward with great stride. He has done a lot of good things for the people in our community, and I don't know if they understand his talent, but he loves his patients, and he does the best that he can for them.
I always try to think, if this were my sister or my brother, and I like my sisters and brothers, okay, or if this were my parent or my child, what would I want for them? And so I try to always keep that in focus, and not the short term, but more the long-term vision, what is best for that person long-term. The Service to Humanity Award is very humbling. It's an affirmation of a long career, and it's an affirmation of some very long hours. And there's sometimes you're in the grind, and there's sometimes you make choices you wish you made others, and it's very, very satisfying. It's very heartwarming. I wouldn't be receiving this award if it weren't for so many others. It starts with my wife, my family, my co-workers, the people in the lab, the people in the hospital, the anesthesiologist, the great support from CV Surgery. It's all of them. My face is on it, which I'm very lucky it is, but it's all these individuals that are really, in my mind, being rewarded by this, and that's a point I hope to make.